So my my PS4 is having issues. I I tried constantly to try to get it to show up on the TV, and apparently nothing. So apparently what it did was it just showed a black screen with the HDMI 2 on the top and at the screen, and it just didn't show anything of the PS4 on the TV. So apparently my mom tried a different wire and it had the same issue. So then basically I was saying to her, I told you so. It was having issues. Now, I actually think it probably needs a clean. That's what the first thing I think of, and or it could be that something inside needs repairing or something like that. Um, so currently I am sending it in on Friday to hopefully get fixed. And I'm hoping that if it does get fixed and I can play on it, then I'd be able to like stream as normal. But if it's at a certain state that it can't be repaired, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I wouldn't really know at this point. If it if it just doesn't connect at all. I mean, it's probably the reason it is having issues in the first place. Since it is 6 years old. It is the first model of the PS4. Um, it's kind of like the normal version of it. Like when it first came out, it's that version. Um, it's probably the reason why basically it was just having issues apparently. So yeah, I mean, I've actually loved that PS4 to bits. Ever since I first got it, I've been stuck with it. I've been attached with it. I I've been just so attached that I just couldn't stop messing around with it. And how it just feels like, well, it's probably gonna have more issues down the line if it does get fixed. Probably one day it would eventually just stop working in the end. I think just like the PS3 did once, even though I didn't really pay any attention to cleaning the PS3. But the 4 eventually will break one day, and I wouldn't be on it anymore due to that issue. So the only thing I can do is, I don't know, because I worry a lot basically if I did get like another PS4, but like, well, a bad version, but PS4s are harder to come by right now because a lot of people buy them and such, and yeah, and well, and apparently Sony don't really make a lot of PS4s because they are thinking about discontinuing it. Um, so apparently I'd have either way. I'd probably end up having no choice. So apparently I don't know what to do with this, right? If it does sort of break down and well, and the other PS4 is basically eventually come to an end, then I don't know. So I'm not entirely sure, but I do like have plans, like plan B, C's, and whatever, depending on what happens down the line. Now, if things go in a direction, well, that basically like say like a better model of PS5 comes along, and actually looks more like a PlayStation and such, and has everything that the 3 and 4 has, then I would get that, with it having backwards compatibility and all sorts, and then I'd probably go for that and such, since it could probably last a bit longer than the 4 would, but, so, yeah, as of right now, I can't do anything, so, I'm actually hoping it does get fixed, because I have a lot of things saved on that, and if I lose them, then I've lost them forever. So that's probably why. Now, if basically things do get worse, and well, say they don't make a good, like say PS5 console, or basically the cost of the PS consoles just end up looking shit, and such, and they get a lot worse, then my only option in the end would eventually have to revert to the Xbox ones. Now, that's the only thing I think of, but the only problem is they're not thinking about backwards compatibilities, but apparently they're stopping that, um, so apparently I'm basically in the middle, confused, and what to do. So I'm just hoping that my PS4 survives, because there's a reason why I love the PS4 so much. It's because I feel like it's part of my life. Because it's like when you lose something, you end up devastated to actually lose it because of all the stuff that you did on it, like all the achievements and stuff like that, and a bunch of other stuff. Kind of like memories and such. And apparently it was kind of similar to PS3 losing that one. When I came back one holiday and I lost it. So it was similar. So the PS4, I probably might be getting closer to losing it. Maybe. I'm not too sure as of right now. I mean, there's a chance. That's if it can't be fixed. So if it does get fixed and it seems to be better than ever, then I'll be streaming more on it. Possibly. Since I don't have a lot to do on Pokemon Legends Arceus, so I'd probably be streaming on the PS4. I think that's if my PS4 gets fixed. So yeah.